Alright guys, we are back for the final segment of Mark Liotta's birthday special. We just did a game of Wheel of Fortune for the Nintendo Switch, and that was pretty fun. And we were able to win $29,720 on that, which was not too bad. So, for our final segment, we are going to be playing Jeopardy for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how it goes.
This is Jeopardy!
Alright, let's do it. Alright, we'll of course do the classic mode. Put the computer players on easy difficulty. Alright, here we go.
Introducing our contestants.
And for this game, we're taking on John and William. Alright, let's see the categories for the Jeopardy
Let's
round.
Let's start the Jeopardy round with the following categories. State
the TV show State. Lost in Space.
Best spoken
word Grammy.
I'm so hot.
I'm so hot.
Science
and nature.
On the cutting edge.
And on the cutting edge. Alright, let's see who's going first.
Player
William.
Please select a category.
State the TV show State for 800. The Good Wife. John. He says Minnesota.
Sadly,
and that's not it. What is Illinois?
That's it.
Yes! Alright, let's go with State the TV show State for 200.
Which category would you like?
Grey's Anatomy. What is Washington?
Precisely.
Alright! State the TV show State for 400. Parks and Recreation. What is Wisconsin?
That's
no. Let's see what William says. Indiana?
Correct.
That's what we needed.
Player 3, pick a
State
category.
the TV show State for 600. Mad Men. John. He says Connecticut.
No, that's incorrect.
What is New York?
Exactly.
Got it! Alright, State the TV show State for 1,000.
Which category would you like?
Glee, seasons 1 through 4. William. He says Pennsylvania.
Wrong.
No. What is New Jersey?
I'm sorry.
Ah, that was wrong. So John's gonna get this one. It was Ohio that we needed.
That's right.
Oh wow.
Player 2, pick a category.
Lost in Space for 200. While making repairs on the International Space Station, Scott Parazinski lost a needle-nosed pair of these. John. He says
Sadly, that's not it.
Power pliers? That's not it. What are pliers?
That's it.
Yes! Okay. Lost in Space for 400.
Player 1, it's your turn to choose a category.
Ed White, the first U.S. spacewalker, lost one of these outside Gemini 4. He must have looked like a later moonwalker. John. He says a shoe.
Incorrect.
No. What is a glove?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Lost in Space for 600. In 1992, space shuttle astronauts delivered ashes of this Star Trek creator into the final frontier. William. He says Arthur C. Clarke, and that is not it. Who is Isaac Asimov?
Wrong.
No. So that narrows it down for John. It was Gene Roddenberry that we needed.
Player 2, which category?
Lost in
would you
Space
like?
for 1,000. Pierce Sellers lost a tool in space while spreading putty into cracks in the Discovery, named for this explorer ship. William. He says Henry Hudson.
No. Sorry.
Who is James Cook?
Precisely.
Yes! I got that one right. Lost in Space for
Player
800.
1, please select a category.
In its years of operation, this Soviet space station released more than 200 objects, mostly trash, into space. John. He says soil.
That's not it.
No. What is Sputnik?
I'm sorry.
Ah, dang it, that was wrong. So William's gonna get this one. It was Mirror.
That's right. Player 3, it's your turn to choose a
Best
category.
Spoken Word Grammy for 1,000. This U.S. statesman won a 2015 Grammy for Full Life Reflections at 90. John. He says Jimmy Carter.
That's it.
And that's right.
Player 2, which category would you
Most
like?
Spoken Word Grammy for 400. This Fashion Police comedian won for Diary of a Mad Diva in 2014, the year she died. John. He says Joan Rivers.
Precisely.
And he's right. That puts him out of the hole. Best Spoken Word Grammy for 800. 2012's award went to this late night comic for America Again, re-becoming the greatness we never were. John. He says Jon Stewart.
Sorry, but that's
No.
incorrect.
Who is Stephen Colbert?
Exactly.
Got it! Okay.
Player 1,
Let's do Best Spoken
select a
Word Grammy for
category.
200. 1996's Best Spoken Word Grammy went to this First Lady for It Takes a Village. Who is Nancy Reagan?
That's not it.
No. William. He says Henry Rodham
Correct.
Clinton. Oh, I should have known it was that. That's okay.
Player 3, which category
Best Spoken
would you
Word Grammy for 600. She won for it if you ask me, and of course you won't, just 2 weeks after winning a SAG award for Hot in Cleveland. John? He says Mary
No,
Tyler
it's not.
Moore, and that's not it. Who is Betty White?
Yes.
Got it! Alright, let's do
It's your
science
turn
and
to
nature
choose a
for
category.
200. Static electricity results when these negatively charged particles transfer from one surface to another. What are electrons?
Well done.
Yes! Alright, science and nature for 400. The Bessemer process, developed in the 1850s, was a cheap way to convert pig iron to this. John. He says gold.
No, that's incorrect.
What is steel?
That's right.
Got it. Science and nature for 600. It's the color of melchet, a mineral from which copper is obtained. John? He says green.
That's correct.
And that is correct.
Player 2, please select a category.
I'm so hot for 200. There's a yearly festival for this Penquid chicken dish in the western New York City that gave the dish its name. William. He says, I'll need
Wrong.
chili. No. What are buffalo wings?
Well done.
Got it. I'm so hot for 400.
Player 1, it's your turn to choose a category.
In this language, Fra Develio means brother devil. You'll know why when you eat it. John. He says Italian,
You are right.
and he got it.
Player 2, pick a category.
I'm so hot for 600. The name of this salsa means beak of the rooster. William. He says salsa verde.
No, that's incorrect.
What is carne asada?
That's not
No. So John's gonna get this one. It was pico di gallo that we needed. I'm so hot for 800, and there's the daily double.
correct. How much would you like to wager?
This Chinese region has a spicy bread because of its use of the native Virgo peppercorn. John says Hunan?
Incorrect.
No. It looks like he lost 250 out of that. It was Suzeshan that we needed. I'm so hot for 1,000. Though it bears the name of a state in Mexico, this pepper sauce was invented in Louisiana. What is Tabasco?
That's right.
Yes! Okay.
Player 1.
Science and nature
Which
for
category would you
800. Cricket chirps are nicknamed nature's this device because of what they can be used to predict. William. He says radar.
Sorry,
No.
but that's incorrect.
What is anemometer?
No, it's not.
No. So John's gonna get this. We were looking for a thermometer.
You are right.
So John's out of the hole.
Pick a category.
On the cutting edge for 200. It was used by the farmer's wife to cut off the tails of 3 blind mice. William. He says a hunting knife,
Sadly,
and that is
that's
not
not it.
correct. What is a butcher knife?
That's not.
Ah, darn it. That was wrong. It was a carving knife that we needed. Oh, wow. On the cutting edge for 400. The name of this large kitchen knife resembling a hatchet is from a word meaning to split. William. He says a cleaver.
Yes.
You got it.
Player 3. Which category
On
would
the
you like?
cutting edge for 1,000. The name of the capital of this Canadian territory comes from a tribe who would make knives out of yellow copper. John. He says the Northwest Territories, and that is right. Mark would know that better than I
Pick a category.
do, since he's from Canada. Alright, on the cutting edge for 800. The Ginza is Tokyo's shopping district. This similar sounding word is a knife brand seen in infomercials. What is Gonzu?
That is not
No. That's going to put me out of the lead for now. Let's see what William says. Ginsu?
That's it.
That's what we needed.
correct. Player 3. Please
On the cutting edge
select
for
a category.
600. This wedding knife comes in a server set and is often engraved with the names of the bride and groom. What is a cake knife?
Correct.
Got it. That's more like it. Alright, here's the last clue in Science and Nature. Heat travels by 3 main methods: conduction, convection, and this. What is radiation?
That's it.
Yes! Alright, so we are in the lead after the Jeopardy
end of
round
the
with
Jeopardy round,
$2,600. Alright, now it is time for Double Jeopardy. Let's see what the categories are.
For the Double Jeopardy round, the categories are Literary Monsters,
Literary Monsters,
American Museums,
American Museums,
One-Word Movies,
One-Word Movies,
Newspapers,
Newspapers,
the NFL,
the NFL,
Landmarks by State,
and Landmarks by State. Alright, William goes first since he's in last place. Landmarks by State for 400. Bill Street, Graceland. William. He says Tennessee.
You are
That's
correct.
right.
Player 3. It's your
Landmarks
turn
by
to
State
choose a
for
category.
800. Mammoth Cave National Park, Churchill Downs. What is Kentucky?
That's right.
Landmarks by State for 1,200.
Player 1. Which category? would you like?
Answer
It's a
Daily Double.
How much do you want to wager?
I'll just do 1,000. Zion National Park, Monument Valley. What is Utah?
Well done.
Oh, I got it! That was a lucky guess. So we're up to $4,400. Alright, Landmarks by State for 1,600. Greenfield Village, Kellogg Bird Sanctuary. John. He says Michigan.
Correct.
I was thinking that right there. I should have said it, but it's okay.
Player 2. Pick a category.
one-word movies for
Daily
1600, and there's the other Daily Double.
How much money are you wagering?
In 2016, Idris Elba voiced a sea lion in Finding Dory, a tiger in The Jungle Book, and Chief Bogo, the Cape Buffalo, in this Disney movie. Alright, John says Moana,
No,
and that's not it. He lost $250 out of that. It was Zootopia that we were looking for. Alright, one-word movies for 800. Clint Eastwood directed Tom Hanks in this movie about the miracle on the Hudson. John. He says Sully,
Yes.
and that's
correct.
it. Alright, one-word movies for 2000. In this 2015 film, Jennifer Lawrence plays an entrepreneur. John. He says joy,
Yes.
and he got it. Alright, one-word movies for 1200. In this 2017 film, based on a true story, a 5-year-old boy ends up alone on a train to Calcutta. William. He says lion,
That's correct.
and he's right.
Player 3. Which category would you like?
The NFL for 800. The first of these games to be played in Honolulu was on January 27th, 1980, and the NFC beat the AFC 37-27. What is the Pro Bowl?
You are
Yes! Okay, let's go with the NFL for 400.
Player 1. Pick a category.
In 2016, this team moved from St. Louis to Los Angeles. Oh, I know this one. Who are the Rams?
That's it.
The NFL for 1200. In the 80s and 90s, LT was used to refer to Lawrence Taylor. In the 2000s, LT was this running back who wore number 21. Who is LaDainian Tomlinson?
Correct.
The NFL for 1600. In 1933, the first NFL championship game saw this team win 23-21 on a fourth quarter pass by Bronco Nagurski. William. He says the New York Giants,
No,
and that's not right. John. He says the Chicago Bears,
Yes, correct.
and he's right.
Player 2. Please
The
select
NFL
a
for
category.
2000. In 2015, Dan Quinn became the 16th head coach of this team. John. He says the Arizona Cardinals, and that's not it. Who are the Atlanta Falcons?
Well done.
Yes! Okay.
Player 1.
Let's
Which
do
category
one-word
would you
movies for 400. The title birds of this 2016 animated film deliver packages instead of babies until a pink-haired little girl changes everything. What is Storks?
That's it.
Got it. Alright, let's do landmarks by state for 2000. Delta Blues Museum, Natchez Trace Parkway. John. He says Mississippi,
Yes.
and he's
correct.
right.
Player 2. It's your turn to
They're
choose
in
a
monsters for
category.
1200. In a Barbara Jean Hicks story, monsters are tricked into eating these veggies when told they're giant trees. John. He says Brussels sprouts?
That's
No.
incorrect.
What are artichokes?
I'm sorry.
Oh, dang it. That was wrong. So William's gonna get this one. It was broccoli that we needed.
Player 3, please select a
Literary
category.
monsters for 400. Assembled from dead bodies, the monster in this Mary Shelley book turns against his creator. John. He says Dracula.
That's not correct.
No. What is Frankenstein?
You are
There we go.
Player 1.
Alright, literary
pick a
monsters for
category.
800. Title monsters in the skin-crawling R.L. Stein series include a mummy, a scarecrow, and a snowman. Alright, see what William says. Goosebumps.
That's right.
And that is correct. So that's going to put William out of the hole.
Player 3, please select a
Literary
category.
monsters for 2000. In a Jules Verne work, the Nautilus has to deal with a big one of these, referred to as a devilfish. John. He says a whale.
Wrong.
No. What is a piranha?
That's not it.
No. So that narrows it down for William. It was a squid that
Precisely.
we needed. Alright, literary monsters for 1600. This offspring of a woman in a bowl is one of the monsters in the Percy Jackson books. William. He says the Minotaur,
That's right.
and he got it. American museums for 400. Bone shakers, velocipedes, and schwinns abound in the museum are in this mode of transport. What are bicycles?
Correct.
Alright, American museums for 800.
Player 1, pick a category.
The Tuskegee Institute National Historic Site includes Booker T. Washington's home and a museum devoted to this peanut guy. Who is George Washington Carver?
That's right.
Yes! Okay. American museums for 1200. When the American Writers Museum opened in Chicago in 2017, it had the 120-foot tall long scroll on which this author wrote on the road. John. He says Allen Ginsberg, and that's not it. Who is William S. Burroughs?
No, it's not.
No. So William's gonna get this one. It was Jack Kerouac
You
that
are
we
correct.
needed.
Player 3, it's your turn
American
to
museums
choose
for
a category.
1600. Honorees at the Astronaut Hall of Fame in Florida include this first American in space. Who is Alan Shepard?
That's right.
Yes! Okay, American museums for 2000.
Player 1, please select a category.
In 1997, a museum devoted to this artist opened in Santa Fe, New Mexico. John. He says David Hockney.
Wrong.
No. Who is Georgia O'Keeffe?
Well done.
Yes! Okay. Let's go to newspapers for 400. Bob Woodward and Carl Bernstein were working for this newspaper in August 1972, excuse me. Alright, John. He says the Washington Post,
correct.
and that is correct.
Player 2, which category
Newspapers
would
for 2000. The Morning News is this Texas city's most widely read newspaper. John. He says Houston.
you like? Sorry, but that's
No.
incorrect.
What is San Antonio?
That's not.
Oh, darn it, that was wrong. So that's going to narrow it down for William. We are looking for Dallas.
Yes. Player 3, please
Newspapers for
select a category.
1600. Legend says Strom Thurmond outlived the reporters who wrote his obituary for the state, a newspaper in this state. William. He says Arkansas.
No, it's not.
No. What is Virginia?
No.
No. So John's gonna get this one. It was South Carolina
That's
that
correct.
we needed, and John's out of the hole.
Player 2, which
Newspapers for
category would you like?
1200. In English, the name of this Paris daily is The World. William. He says Leaf Figaro,
that's not
and that
it.
is not correct. What is La Crux?
That's not what we were
Dang
going
it, that was wrong. So we know now that John's gonna get this. We are looking for Le
for.
Monde.
Yes, correct.
Alright. Anyways,
Here's
let's head to the last clue. In 1889, Charles Dow and Edward Jones founded this business daily. John. He says the Financial Times,
that's
and that is
incorrect.
not correct. What is the Wall Street Journal?
Correct.
There we go. Alright, we have the lead at the end of Double Jeopardy with $6,000. It all comes down to Final Jeopardy. So let's see what our category is.
How much would you like to
Names
wager?
in the news. Alright, I gotta think carefully on my wager here. Alright, I will try 3,000. In Times, 2017's most